Spiritual Psychics TV is hosting the first annual recognition of achievements, acknowledging those who dedicate their lives to a spiritual act of kindness. Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.
I am live indeed, aren't I? And good evening, everybody. And it's my pleasure to be here with you all. And I hope we get plenty of input here with you tonight. It's a good. We're going to see if we can introduce somebody. Do we have any names up yet, Richard? Please. Okay, so when Richard comes up with the name for me to read, I will. Oh, I have to put glasses on. Hi, Millie B. Good to have you here. Great picture. Hi, Terry. How are you, lovely? Faithful Terry. Alison, good evening. Christine Murray. Good evening, Jacey. Richard, she says, hi, Veronica. Can I just say thank you, Veronica? Veronica stops me from panicking when Richard doesn't call me. Richard, definitely, I didn't get through. No, I was online, and Veronica, God bless her cotton socks, holds me together. Leah Marie Davis, hope you're well as well and have had a good day yourself. Yeah, Wendy Watson, hi, how are you? Good to have you here. Nadia Rapita, Nadia, good. Good name, Nadia Rapita. Dawn Taylor, nice to have you here with us. And Jenny, it's a great picture, nice profile picture there. Sharon Langlands, great, good to have you here. And Diane Burston. So, we're a bit busy tonight. Natalie Ann Salter, evening. Good evening, Tony Wright. I know some of you regular. Jocelyn Stevens, some of you are going to be regular, I know, and I don't know you if you are or not, but thank you for being here. Polly, good evening. I'm not going to repeat what you just said, Polly. Mia, good evening. Good to have you here. And Ina Findlay, of course. Joy. Okay, yeah, Sandra Martin, good to have you with us. Donna Zimmerman. Sounds like you're from a different country to me. Maggie Harper Ronald, Stephanie Ewing. That's easy for me to say. Great to have you all here. Sarah Matthews. That looks like it's on Facebook, is that right? Maureen Bracken, Facebook contingency now. Maureen Bracken, Honora Lewis. Great to have you on board. Verity Ann Quinn, lovely. See you, J. Mon. First time, eh? Carolyn Thomas. So lovely to be introduced to you. Kath Hallworth, lovely. Tina Shelton, nice to have you here. And Karen Fisher. Laura Kay, great picture. Good to have you here, lovely. Ina Findlay, haven't I said that one? George, I did. I know, I don't remember names, but Kimberly, good to see you. Okay, right. Linda, go. I want them three. Can we go three back? Sarah Burst. Can you wind it back 3 times? I don't know. Yeah, that'll do it. Because yeah, what I'm doing is I've got cards with me tonight. Now, normally I do ribbons. Well, I've got ribbons as well. So if you prefer ribbons, let me know. I do have a choice of ribbons here, and I'm quite happy to do that. But I've got cards that have flowers on. And this is, I'm going to do this for Linda Watson. I'm just going to shuffle the cards here for Linda Watson and see what's happening here. Right, and cutting the cards for you, Linda. And I have, oh, that's nice, phlox. Now that's a proper old-fashioned card, a proper old-fashioned flower as well, and it has the 3 of clubs to complement it as well. Let's put it the right way up for you, lovely. Now, as I look into this card, very much there's been, if you understand, a lot of soul searching just lately, and that you've been wondering whether you're making right decisions. I hope this makes sense to you, and that you have put your thoughts out there for the last, look, I would say the last month or so, possibly only 3 weeks as well. So what I have to say to you is go from the heart. Please, please, please go from the heart. As you see, these flowers have quite a good solid coloured heart here of red, where you'll find the heart contains, it's the life force, which is the, and pumps the blood round, which is the red of your phlox flower. I've pulled for you. Oh, thank you. 100% soul searching. Yes, been wondering if I'm making the right decisions. Well, I've also pulled this card out, and it's an iris, but it's also the Ace of Hearts. Yes. So I know by it being the Ace of Hearts, this heart, that the hearts are continuing in these cards here, and that you are making the right decisions for yourself and possibly somebody else that you might have to move along with. But you've also got the green, the colour green there, where I feel this is new growth. And the yellow that comes in here, excuse my natty old fingers, I've been stable duties this week, but the yellow that comes in within the petal of the iris, you see there, is inspiration. It also ties in with your soul searching, and the purpley blue is you must aim as high as you can for you. Yeah. And that I would say that you, if you've given it good thought, good soul searching, this decision you need, you will find that you'll make the best decision for this time, right? And I've just pulled another card out for you. I generally work with 3 cards, and I have pulled out, it's the Jack of Hearts. We're getting all the hearts here with you, right? But it's the Jack of Hearts and Chinese lanterns. You see your new growth up here, but something is guiding you. That light, the lantern light, is shining for you. So what I would say to you, Linda, for goodness sake, please have the strength, believe in the strength of you, and your heart, and that you are ready to move on, ready for that growth. And that I do feel very much that now, from now, and again, we come up with this maybe it might be the 3 weeks. I'm hoping it's not 3 months because I like things to happen straight away. That you'll find that things through your own thoughts and ideas, you will find that things turn in the right direction for you. Best thing you can do is help yourself there, Linda. So I do hope that this makes sense to you. I do hope that this gives you the strength as well. And you've got some lovely flowers, and I love this one, the phlox, where it's, you know, like you're leading from the heart there, the centerpiece of you. Yeah. Thank you, Linda, for being here with us. Thank you. So can you, Richard, are you okay there? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's have some names up then. So is this how we're doing it tonight? Okay, go on. Let's go 4. 4 for me. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Yeah. 4 down from wherever. Count 4 names off. Ali Nass. Great pictures you've got there, Ali. Hope you're still with us. So I'm just shuffling the cards there for you. And I find that with flowers, I love working with flowers. And I've found these cards that have actually got flowers on, which is nice. So I'm just spreading them for you. And the first, oh, lovely card, fuchsia. All those beautiful colours there for you. You've got the purples and the pinks. And I do feel very much that where this is concerned, it's as if I want to bring things have turned round for you, and that where you've been hanging around there, Ali, things are you've been sort of dangling around, but it's not all bad because there's beautiful colours there. And I have to say to you that I do, looking at those colours as well, being the 10, number 10 on it, that you've upped your game a little bit just lately, and that you are. Oh, Natalie. Sorry, Natalie. Sorry. I should have put that together, really, shouldn't I? But coming back to you, where you've been hanging around or where things you've been sort of floating, doing not a lot, but it's as if you're ready now to move on there. And I do feel that I'm talking quite possibly, not necessarily in your personal life, but where work or ambition is concerned here, that you are ready to flourish, ready to bloom, ready to go forward, and that you will find that you're suddenly, excuse me saying this, but you're suddenly, the whole picture sort of changes, and you manage to get yourself into a good position to move forward where work situation is, or finances even, because I do feel this is a little bit money orientated here. I've also just pulled another card out for you, Natalie, and it's lilac. Now, some people are a bit superstitious about lilac, but I'm not. It's a great plant to have there because it encourages nature. Well, the birds, the bees, you know, it's one of those sort of things where it attracts things, attract. You will be the attracting the right environment there for you. And I've moved away from work with this card that's on a social side of your energy here. You've sorted yourself out loads. Lovely. Because you're going to attract new things towards you. I feel things coming towards you where you've been this hanging around sort of aspect as well, if you use all the cards together. And it's almost as if the scales now, because we've got this 5, the number 5 there, it's almost as if the scales there are balancing. They're going to be balancing in your favor, right? And again, as I'm looking at that card, I don't know if you've been trying to balance money out. I don't like talking too personally here, but if you've been trying to balance money out, it does appear to be tipping in your favor. I've got to say, I definitely have to say that for you. And again, oh, Michaelmas Daisy. I just pulled another card out for you, and it's Michaelmas Daisy. And again, we've got this. You see, we've got all this. The purples and the pink. A lot of this is about you, self-love, self-worth. Don't sell yourself short. The 10 is like you're ready to move on. The 5 is where you're moving on from, like it's as if you've been waiting, waiting, waiting. And we come back to the 9 here, but we've still got these purple flowers. Don't let people upset you. I want to say that. Don't let them, as I touched onto that card, I felt a little bit prickly that you might be worrying about what people think, worrying about how you might be affecting or how they might affect you. And really, you should just let it flow, let that growth go so that you can move away from the maddening crowd. I know it's the maddening crowd, and go your own way and be a whole lot stronger. There's a lot of strength in these cards as well, and I do feel very much from now, and especially January, March, April, May, the month of May, you'll find that things are going to be just that little bit better, that little bit easier for you. Okay. And I do think that self-love is what you need there, Natalie. So I hope this makes sense to you. I hope we've got this right, because I do think it's there for you. You've hung around, maybe put other people in front of you, put other people first, but I think that you have now got to go for you rather than for others, and your time to shine, your time to grow. Okay, and thank you, Natalie, for that comment. Lovely, thank you. So if I said 26 to you, Richard, is that any good? Oh, you said it was 33 last time. You just said 26 is his age. Lovely. Anything would be appreciated, please, Jason. You put flowers and ribbons and fingers crossed. Let's go with the cards again. And we've got Larkspur, and it's the 10 of diamonds. Larkspur, such a pretty flower there, look. Such a pretty flower. And 10 of diamonds, I like diamonds because it usually means that people are getting that little bit tougher in a nice way. We've also got the 4 of hearts for you, and they are hollyhock. Oh, proper old-fashioned flower these are. Actually, I think they're cottage garden flowers. So that's why we've got such a nice old-fashioned selection. And I'm going to pull the other one now straight away there for you, Debbie, because I've got Sweet William as well, right? And as I look at these cards, 2 of them, you've got 2 4s, Sweet William's 4 and the hollyhock is 4, but we've also got the 10 of diamonds here, right? And it seems to me, as I play with these cards, as I read into these cards, I do feel that somewhere along the line, and possibly going back into last year, that you have been put on a little bit or underappreciated, that you've had to step back from situations and things like that, and that you've not been able to push yourself forward or say things. You've had to bide your time a little bit, because as I'm looking at this, it's also quite possible that something has come to an end with the Sweet William flower there. that something has come to an end and you've had to stay still. So I hope this is making a little bit of sense for you here, Deb, and that you will find that now things will start to, because I want to bring this 10 back, this 10 of diamonds back in for you with the larkspur. So you've got this lovely purple flower there as well, and with the yellowy gold buds there, which to me means you've upped your game a little bit and that you've toughened it up. Like things aren't so, you are not so, or don't come across as so fragile, that sort of feeling I'm getting with it. And I like this because to go forward, there's still hesitancy around you. I hope this is when we're not getting much feedback there, Deb. Okay, so being back, yeah, I want to say that you can go forward with love. Okay, so thank you. Thank you. We'll move on now, Richard, please. We'll have, shall we go 18, please? If you could yeah. Hi, Terry. I'm gonna, yeah, I have seen some of them. I don't join in all the time, but I do watch. Um, Columbine. Now, this is quite a spiky plant looking at it. Some of these flowers I don't know, so educate me if you can. We'll save that for Zoom. Right, let's come back to you, Terry, here, because we've got this lovely, again, we've got this purple with the gold, which to me indicates that you're searching on a spiritual level, but at the same time, there's possibly a struggle with the balance between the real life and the spiritual side of your work. And I do think that you will manage to get on top of that, especially where this king is, because you'll be you like to be a little bit in charge. You understand this, Terry? And that I know that you will find yourself at the top of the pile, top of the game, right? And but there's still the education, the learning where the spiritual side is concerned. And I've got every faith in your ability to do this. You've started, it looks to me as if there's awareness there and that you're starting to spread further afield. There's new buds there as well coming up, and that you should be able to have another flower there next time, this time next year. Pulled another card. It's a Queen. Queen of Spades as well, which I quite like. And this is Cosmos. Now, I don't know Cosmos, but I know what the colours represent. And that, yes, you do like to be in charge, thank you. But I know that as I'm talking, sometimes, when I say like, oh, you like to be in charge or what have you, sometimes it comes across as being a little bit tough, but there's a good centre, there's a good heart in you, and that you do like to sort people out, you like to help people as well. And this queen, you see, you've got king and queen here, that you're going to do quite well. I think that there are changes coming in with some sort of with some situation there with you that is going to be a positive move forward. Are you always rushing around everywhere, Terry? Because every time I look at these cards, I feel out of breath. Oh, as if you're doing too much here and there. And I would say to you, allow that love, allow this pink to develop a little bit more, and you can find that have more time if you slow down. I know it sounds daft, but you'll have more time if you slow down. And you could do with the positivity. Yes, that pink. Oh, sunflower. I've just pulled the sunflower for you. Now, this to me is a lovely card. Oh, always in a rush like so. I'm so the opposite of you there, Terry. I love this card because it means you know what sunflowers grow for miles, don't they? They grow very, very tall. Again, we come to the top. We've got to have you rising to the top with your abilities. I'm going to use it on a spiritual ability here, Terry. And I know that you help out in SPTV rather a lot, but I also feel that there's development there with you. Don't know you very well, but there's that development there for you. And I do think that this sunflower is indicative of the rise in your mediumship, the rise in your abilities, the rise in whatever you put yourself to, that you have the ability to achieve an awful lot. I also feel that there's possibly other work for you and that becomes a challenge at some point, right? And when it does, head up, chin up, you can push through the challenge there, and it will be very, very good. My personal life, yeah, I think that this challenge, I think looking at this, looking at your energies, looking at the card energies, I think that July seems to be somewhere around the July month seems to be. Oh yes, it's not only that. I'm going to confirm it because 7 is July, isn't it? That's the 7th month. Please, Richard, please shut up. Listen, I'm a bit slow myself. I'm a bit self. Richard's just confusing me even more. Right. But I know July seems to fit in. And then when I looked at your sunflower, Terry, it's the the seventh. It's the 7 of clubs, which to me means you will get things sorted out around about that month. Okay, or things will change so that you can deal with your spiritual existence. Your personal life will be looking more as better as well. Okay, Terry. Thank you. Thanks for your work. Thank you. So, right. 16, please, Richard. Mick. Oh, okay then. Right, Mick. I don't know your name, but you would. Do you know? I'm just sitting here thinking I ought to do a ribbon reading, and then Mick's name turned up with. Would love a ribbon, please. So yes, that fits in. Right, I'm going to just pull some colours for you. I do feel very much here. Oh, let's have a look. I've got so many different colours here, and this is my small bunch. Oh, yeah. Right, I'm going to use these 2 colours here because initially I'm going to use these 2 colours because I know that, and I don't know if you can see that, they're pink. It's not very good light here, pink and an emerald green. And these colours to me mean that you indicate to me that you lead from the heart. I can take my glasses off now. That you lead from the heart, that you try your utmost, and that you are hoping deep down in that heart that there are changes going to be coming for you, which will be good for you and those around you. And I do feel very, very much that you have the ability to pull things through. I think as well that there's been healing needed there as well with you, or around you, somebody closely connecting with you. And I'm going to add a different color here as well, because I every time I'm going down the ribbons with my fingers there, I keep seeing this blue, this lovely blue, and I know, to me, this means that you've got stronger just lately, that there's been an inner strength that you've had to pull on to help you through the last few months. So I hope this makes sense to you. Um, Mrs. Hayward, can I use that word? I don't know if you're married, Nick, but I hope this does make sense to you, because I do feel that there are changes afoot as well, which will make things a little bit easier, where you've put plenty of thought, your heart and soul into things, and it's a good move. So I hope that makes sense. And unfortunately, we're getting no feedback, are we, Richard? Yeah. So uh, we'll leave that there then. Mm, Don't they? No, I know. Okay. Too much information. So let's have Richard's whispering in my ear, and they're not sweet nothings. Okay. I need a number, don't I? Shall we say 11? Let's have an odd number, 11. Maggie, oh, it's Facebook. Maggie, I hope you're here. First time I have seen a ribbon. Oh, so you are here. First time you've seen one. So in that case, then, Maggie, let's do a ribbon reading for you, shall we? That as I'm. Oh, yes, we'll have. I'm pulling black out. Most people don't put black ribbon in, but I quite like a black ribbon. And the orange is going with them. Now that's Wolverhampton colours, I believe, football colours. But this is nothing to do with football. As I'm touching onto these ribbons, Maggie, I'm very much aware that you've had to stand firm and stand for yourself just lately. Okay, and I do feel that I'm looking here at somebody with both feet firmly on the ground. There's been a waiting time for you as well, before you've had to be patient or put up with some things that we don't need to know about, but you've had to be tolerant of situations there as well. So I hope this is making sense to you, Maggie, and that I do feel that this black is your grounding, that you are stood. This is the one that keeps you strong, keeps keeps you standing, and the orange, which, as we all know, contains red and yellow, is the hope and the strength that you are needing or have been needing just lately. Okay, I do feel very confident that we can go forward with you, and I'm looking. It's almost as if since February you've started to feel more confident, and that you can see yourself moving forward with situations around you, or through situations around you. And I do feel very much that as I'm going forward, March, April, May, June, things start to go that little bit faster for you. And some of the questions you've been asking, or some of the thoughts you've been sending out, get answered. I do feel as well that has something been puzzling you, I wonder. Has something been puzzling you that you've got questions to ask? And I'm just going to have a look and see, well, let's pull a third ribbon out there for you. Because I feel drawn to this shade of red, this lovely bright red. Oh, I'm glad. Yes, thank you for that. This lovely shade of red here, Maggie, is almost like pushing you forward. This is the build-up of energy around you, your inner strength, and I feel as if it's almost like pushing you forward to the point that you are able to make decisions now, and the right decisions for you at this time, right? And that you will find things start to get that little bit easier. I said, as I pull down this ribbon, I keep seeing coins. So I hope that is improvement where finance is concerned. I want to say that this comes with coins. So through hard work, things become affordable or make, what's the word I'm looking for, start to come to you. You get what you want, what you've asked for, that sort of thing. And I do feel very, very happy about these colours. Also, I don't know if you, oh, thank you, it all makes sense. I'm that busy looking at the ribbons, I don't see the comment. And I don't know if you're planning a holiday after July, because oh, there's a nice holiday coming up for you as well. And I see the sea. So I hope that's a good thing for you. Maybe it's the pennies. The coins I can see are going to pay for the holiday. Maybe, I don't know. But there's nice things. You've come through the bleak. Yeah, I know. We can share them. Shall we share them? But you've come through the bleak. You've stood tall. You've stood proud. You've put up with a little bit of rubbish, or you tolerated situations. Now you can move forward, Maggie, and enjoy your holiday. Okay, so there's definitely a positive feel there, Maggie, for you. Okay, and thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of tonight. Yeah, get a drink. Thank you. So we have, I've got to pick a number again, haven't I? I will have 2. Let's go. Natalie Bentley, good to see you. Hope you're here. So I hope you've stayed with us, Natalie, because just lately the Facebook ones, I think people tend to drift in and out, don't they? More so than the YouTube. Yeah, and I'm going to pull, that's a card for you, and you've got honesty. Oh, see, this is the honesty seeds here, right? And this to me, and it's the Ace of Diamonds. And as I look up to this card, as I look into this card, somebody, and it could possibly be you, but it might be somebody else. Oh, lovely to have you here, Natalie. But somebody here has had to face up to the truth, I feel, that there's been something said and they've had to face up to the truth about what has been said, and that it's also it's also caused them to realign their ideas, rethink things. And it might be where there's been soul searching, or somebody said something, a little bit in temper or what have you, that they've had to sort things out a little bit. And I feel that this is quite possibly something that you, or somebody I should say, that you touch on to. You might hear about it or something. You might have discussed it. Ooh, sorry about this, but I've just pulled another card out for you. And you're going to laugh at this. Well, I'm laughing at it. It's Snapdragon. Okay. I've just pulled the Snapdragon card. So I know that if I put this these two cards together, there's been talk, or whether there's been arguments and what have you, where the truth has been said and somebody has had to face up to this, and that, oh, I don't know, but I've got a feeling. I'll pull another card for you, Natalie. But I've got a feeling that it's going to involve you. I was just about to say you might well be dragged into it. So please be aware that of what you say as well. That you might have to guard your words, especially if it is work. But I think there's something happened that you will get dragged into, because you're a bit of a peacemaker as well, right? As I'm looking at these cards, as I'm looking at the energy, you're the peacemaker in the situation, and I do think that you're going to have to watch your words. It's all about where things have been said, and that there's yeah, you've got to smooth over things here a little bit, right? Because you've got to calm the situation down. And I've just pulled another card out, and here, this one it is for you, which is the tobacco plants. And it's I think you may well be right where work's concerned, because it's as if I'm going to pull another card there, because yeah, Scabious as well. See, these are all cards coming out here. Watch my words, not good at that. Maybe you need to go in and say the truth. It might be. It's all about words I'm picking up here. And that the cards I'm sort of picking aren't, it's like honesty. Scabious, which is like you can use as scabby, that sort of thing. Tobacco, we're anti-smoking these days. Snapdragon. I'm not calling you a snapdragon, but it's indicative of situation that you might be walking into. But I would say to you, be honest, tell the truth. And I wouldn't worry. I've said, watch your words, but put them in such a way that they're undisputable, because I do think that you will be dragged into a situation, and your opinion or idea are for. The good thing I do like about this is, I don't know if you know of somebody that might well be wanting to change where work is concerned, because with this card, I keep looking at it thinking there's a change of work there as well, or change of job, that sort of thing. And I do feel quite positive that they've got to start looking around. Somebody that wants to change needs to start looking around, pick up on that green energy there, that the new light, the new leaves growing, the new growth, and that they will find that there is a job there. Okay, so interested to know what it might be. I think we all are now. Yes. Well, go for it. You've just said that you want to change work. Go for it, because I think now would be a good time. This might be where you've got to be diplomatic as well. Go for it. It's something to do where you've got to say things, you've got to be honest, you've got to put a point across, and also look for a new job at the same time. That's ominous, isn't it? But you'll be all right. You will be all right. Yeah. I think you should be changing your jobs, or looking to change your jobs right now, in all honesty. Sorry about that, but I like people all nice and content. So, yeah. Thank you, Natalie. Thanks for letting me draw those cards for you. And keep us informed. We only ever get half the message, don't we, Richard? We only ever get half. Right. Who have I got now? Number, can I say a high number? Yeah, 44. Callie, Callie. Facebook, we hope you're here, Callie. Don't know where you're from, but I'm going to pull cards for you. Just shuffling them a bit here. Oh, lovely card. Peony. Peony. And that's on a Jack of Clubs there, Callie, if you're with us. It's a Facebook one, so if we don't get a reply fairly. Oh, fabulous. We'll move on. And the foxglove. Digitalis, that is. Oh, you're from Oregon. I don't know if you have foxgloves in Oregon, but they're a wildflower over here. But I want to work, first of all, I want to work with the peony because I do feel that situations around you just lately, you felt a little bit jaded, that you felt, I don't know whether you're feeling drained or what, but you don't seem to be running on full power. And that I do want to say to you that if I don't know if you meditate, if you bring your energies in as well, that you will find that there is a lot more strength for you to attain so that we can go forward with you. I also feel that you might be a little bit out on a limb. It's a peculiar thing to say, but I do feel as if you've been left out of situations. You love wildflowers, great. I do as well. But it's almost as if you felt left out of situations, left out of things around you. And that I want to say to you, don't worry about that because it gives you time to regroup, to re-strength, and to come back into your own power here. Just pulled out another card. I'm leaving this foxglove just for a moment, and I've just picked out coneflower. I can't even pronounce the proper name, but it's almost, you see, this is where it's, you know, so the leaves are falling away. I know that's a natural way of the plant, but I'm using it symbolically that you felt a little bit out of sort, out of um, out of it, you know, a bit, oh, that sort of thing. And here comes this foxglove because we all know this can be a bit poisonous. Sorry about that. But I do feel that I want to say to you that a herbal remedy, feel you feel alone, kind of, yes, that's exactly what I'm being trying to say, because this card, this is the card that makes me feel that for you, and you know the unbalance. But I do feel that some sort of herbal remedy there for you, Callie, will boost you. I think that you need to get your balance sorted, and you can do this by with the herbal remedies rather than going for medication. And I do think that it will benefit you. I would also say if it's possible to meditate or just sit quietly for say 10 minutes a day and ask for some inner strength. Just visualize your inner strength building up, because I do think, as I see it, there's something there. Hang on, I'm just trying to work out how to put it. Come September, you'll be in a better frame of mind. That's what I can say to you, that you will be in a better frame of mind. But these foxgloves, I know they're a bit ominous with the digitalis and everything like that, but they're survivors, as are you. You're a survivor, and you will grow back. You will come back into bloom. They're not easy to kill, really, you know, and they do grow. anywhere and everywhere given the chance. So I know that by September you will start to feel a lot stronger, my lovely, and that it'll be still sunny by then. Actually, a lovely sunny picture for you in September. So you're standing in the sun, and get out there, get out into the sun. It'll do you the world of good. Okay, and I do think that you will balance yourself back up. You can get that balance. Go and find some healing. I don't know if you're into this, but well, you're here on spiritual TV, so there is an interest there. Go and ask for some healing, even if you just stand in the breeze and let the sun on a breeze, stand in the breeze on a sunny day and just let the sun heal you. Okay. And I've got, I've just pulled another card out, and it's Nine of Hearts. Look, and that's a red hot poker flower, which to me means, look, that you will rise, you will get your strength back, and start to love yourself a little bit with the Nine of Hearts there. Yeah. So I hope that helps you. I hope you do manage to get yourself balanced out a little bit more soon. Soon as I know I've mentioned September, Callie, but you can do it before then, by all means. You don't have to take my word. You don't have to do it in that month or for that month. Do it before. Yeah. Yeah, try and go out. I think going out for a walk or something like that, if you're able to, is very, very good. And I know that, you know, people go to have their energies realigned and what have you. And I find that one of the nicest ways to sort of freshen your energy up, I just go out into the breeze on a lovely sunny day, hold my hands out, hold my arms out, and just let the breeze take all the rough energy. And I think this would do you the world of good, and possibly other people listening as well. So thank you for being part of today, Callie. Okay, and I wish you well. Yeah. So where are we going now, Richard? Can we have number 26, please? Hi, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Hope you're still with us, lovely. Because I do feel, do I want cards or ribbons? I'm not too sure about this at the moment. So I'm going to do cards. I'm going to pull a couple of cards out together. After the spread, I spread them all out and just grab a couple. Oh, two queens. Right. Queen of Spades and Queen of Clubs. And the Queen of Spades has come out before because it's Cosmos. And this one is Bleeding Heart. The Queen of Clubs is Bleeding Heart. And as I'm looking at these two cards, first of all, the feeling I'm getting is one of conflict. It might be that you're in two minds about something, or you're having words with somebody, but it's affecting you in quite a heartfelt way. It's not something that you can easily brush off. And I do feel very much that it's something that you're dealing with, or that you're going to have to deal with fairly, fairly soon. That something there, you are struggling with something at the moment. I hope this makes sense. Is Nikki still with us? Good, good. Dad Richard's just told me you are here, Nikki, and I hope that you understand what I'm talking about here. Because if it's not you, it's somebody very, very close to you that is sort of doing a bit of soul searching or heart searching, even. What I do like, oh, feeling like, oh, I'm so sorry to read that, my lovely, because I do know that as I'm looking here, it's the cosmos. It's the one I'm going to use the word cosmos because it's as if you've been calling out to Mother Earth or what have you. And it's an unusual thing for me to say because I'm so straight, I don't do airy fairy. But as I'm looking at this card, I do feel that you've been sending out thoughts and asking for help. Like sometimes we just ask whoever's up there watching over us, please help. And it's this sort of thing that you might well have been doing. Every time I look onto that card, this is the card I want to work with now because it's a lot more. It's a lot more positive. You're going to find that pink strength there, that love for you starts to come back, and that you will find your inner strength will be coming more um, more noticeable to you. Oh, you call out. I know you call out all the time because I can see the energy going out, and that I've just put another card out for you, and we've got the poppy there. Yeah, spade. This, I do feel that there's almost like a bit of loneliness there for you as well. And this inner strength does start to, of course, they hear you. You've just asked, do they hear you? Of course, they hear you. Sometimes we need to sit still so that we can hear them being close to us. And it sounds daft, that does, doesn't it? But if you send your thoughts out, sometimes you can listen to the words that come back in your mind. Spirit, even if they can't help you straight away like that, they do draw close to boost your energy, to make you feel that little bit more comfortable. And sometimes you can feel their love drawing you close. And it's like I've recently had, I've had to make choices, and somebody that I know from spirit I've been aware of, and I know they would help me with this. So they will come into your mind, even though they're not here physically, they can help us spiritually. I know, oh, bless you, bless you. But yes, talk to them because it does draw them close. It does keep spirit close. It does enable you to, they feel your love for them as much as you're crying out for their love for you. And sometimes we miss that. We don't feel it properly because we're so wrapped up in our own pain. But that's just human nature. But yeah, just sit for 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. I always say to people, I always say to I teach this as well. Just sit for 5 minutes a day and allow your energy to tap it, to be felt and to feel. Allow your auric field to be felt and to feel, and just fill your aura with love. Yeah, just well, this is a good start. Learn to fill your aura with love so that you can then feel the love coming for you. But definitely coming back to your cards, where the poppy is, it's, in memory of. So they are obviously trying to get this card out for you, and that's talking to spirit, talking to whoever you love that is in spirit is a good place to start. Mentally, do it in your mind, otherwise you might get locked up. I always say that. And again, we've got, I've just pulled another card out. You see, it's all these pink cards. We've got hollyhocks, 4 of hearts. So longer than 5 minutes. If you can do it for longer than 5 minutes, that's good. But send your love, fill your aura, your energy with love so that spirit can feel it. Yeah. And it will be returned. Okay, Nikki, it will, trust me, it will be returned. And gradually you'll start to feel a change and maybe recognize somebody, a loved one's presence there. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for being here and staying with us on Facebook. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Richard's just told me we're doing adverts now before I do my next reading after them. So adverts coming up and I will be back.
Tomorrow morning from 11 a.m., Bree Wilson continues with her show, Influencing Your Life. Bree offers her own guidance and advice, while supporting you with everyday situations, past life readings, and future support. Bill Hughes' fortnightly show Collective Consciousness returns tomorrow night from 8 p.m. This week's guest is Polly Harnett. Both Bill and Polly will be offering spiritual messages from our loved ones in spirit. Join us this Saturday for a special broadcast of our popular show Sensing Spirit. We are live on location with Polly Harnett, Sam O'Neill and Bill Hughes. The live and interactive show starts from 9:30 p.m.
Right, I'm back apparently. So good to have you here. Got no comment section there, Richard. Okay, that's all. Yeah. Well, you're a man. Do men multitask? I'm not going to go down there. Richard's making me laugh, everybody. So do you want to pop number 2? Let's do number 2. Oh, did I? I thought I'd done. Yeah, it's a different one, isn't it? Yeah. Stacey. Guzman. Stacey. Glamorous picture there, Stacey. I hope you're with us. So I'm going to pull some colours out. Oh, card. I'm going to do a card. Oh, this is a nice card. Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily. And as I pulled that out, it felt ever so good, confident. It's the sort of card that you like to be noticed, Stacey. Does this make sense to you? And I do feel that there's a situation around you that you need to stamp sort of thing, to make sure that people know that you approve, that you are happy as you are going along, and that things will stay as they are in a positive way for you, right? That there is how do I put it? You've been waiting and waiting for somebody to produce or to change. That's it, to change a situation there, Stacey, and in such a way that you like it, for things to change around you, that you like, that you can say, yes, I approve of this and I want this. Because I do think that this sort of situation is going to be coming into your energy at the moment. I've pulled a second card out, which is the Chinese lantern again, and it's it's again, as I've used that guidance, that light, but this is something, and if you've noticed, both of these cards are hearts, and it's something that you've wanted for some time there, Stacey, and that you've been asking. You're going to be able to put, if you haven't been able to already, you fairly soon will be getting what you want and saying, right, I'm going to stamp this, keep this, approve, right? And I do like the strong feeling I get with it. It's something that you've got to put your mark on or make yours. That sort of feeling I get with it. And this is it could involve somebody else as well, that you've had to carry forward somebody else there with you. Okay, so let's leave it at that, because yeah, there is, Richard's just told me that there is no answer on this one. So if Stacey, if you do read this afterwards, you're doing okay. but we are going to move on now. Thanks, Stacey. Yeah. Next one, shall we have number 11? Have I done Nadia? No, I haven't done Nadia, but I've no to, haven't I? Yeah, that's why it's stuck in my mind. Right, Nadia. Really need answers, but I don't know how. Right, I'm going to pull out colours for you, Nadia. Okay, I'm going to use the ribbons for you because I do feel drawn to them at the moment. And what I'm getting here to use are these two lovely colours. And if you could see it, they would be gold and green. And I do feel that as I was drawn to these colours, that there is wants and desires that you're worrying there about wanting changes, Nadia. If you're with us, or you might be, you're on YouTube. If you're with us still, let us know, because I do feel that these changes, these hopes that you're wanting are a long time coming. And I do feel that you're hoping, well, we all hope for the best. How do I put it? That you're wondering whether you're asking too much as well. Okay. What I have to say is keep your strength up, my lovely, because I do feel that things will start to change around you. As I'm looking at these colours, I see steps in front, and it's almost as if you're struggling to rise, struggling to go places, struggling to be where you are, that it's almost like hard work for you to climb up the steps. But I do think as you get part of the way up, you suddenly realise that there's help. There's a banister, like a rail to come that you can steady yourself on these steps. And I do feel that this is symbolic of help that is coming on its way. Okay. If it's you that's been crying, I want to say you'll be all right. But if it's not, there is somebody crying out for help there. I feel tears coming down. Oh, yes, that's true, she says. Poor you. I do feel that there's tears coming down as well. And some of them are of sorrow, but some of them are of frustration as well. And that I do think, I'm just seeing if we can push a timeline here for you, but I do feel that I I I want to say that April, May, June, April, from April, things start to look that little bit better for you. And I'm just looking for some more colours here. Sorry, I'm looking down here, folks. And these two colours jump out at me. And they're pink and a lilac-y colour. And I want to say, with these colours, from your heart, don't give up hope. From your heart, don't think, oh, it's no good, because this heart will keep you going forward. What I want to say as well is stand up for yourself. I do think very much that you have to stand up for yourself as well, and let people know, or those close to you that need to know, exactly how you feel, right? Because there's this internal turmoil as well, okay? And that you've got to start letting people know how you really feel, yeah? And so that they can understand about which way you're going. But these beautiful colours, visualize them when you go down and low. Visualize these beautiful colours, and that they will lift your spirit. Okay, but definitely the movement forwards does seem to be, you've still got a little time to wait, but hopefully when I look forward, April, we're in April now, aren't we? April there might be a bit of a change towards the end of this month, not sure. But May, June, hot weather. Okay, you have heartbreak for a long time. Oh, poor you, lovely. Lift yourself. Think of this pink. When you start to feel down, just think of these two colours and your vibration will come up. Okay, and you'll be able to be a bit stronger for this heartbreak you're going through. I hope that's helped you, Nadia. And I just want to say thank you for being here and love yourself. Love yourself as well. Okay. I'm done. Is that the last one? I don't mind. I can. Okay. I've just been told that we've come to time, but I've said to Richard, I was surprised. I don't know what time. I've got no idea what time it is. Yeah. Of course, yeah. You know, I keep looking at that and I'm miles away. So what I'm going to do is do a collective card, if that's okay, that to give people hope. Yeah. And this, I'm going to have to put my glasses on, I'm afraid. Thank you, Nadia. Let's go for the lily. This one jumped out at me. And as a collective for the group that is staying with us, this is the lily. And I want to say to you all, as I look at this card, you're to think positively and be prepared to be different. You're not all the same. Stand out in the crowds. Yeah, stand out in the crowd and don't be afraid to stand out in the crowd. Okay, because this lily will give you sometimes they come as perfume, sometimes they, you know, like we've had tiger lily tonight, they will come as all different varieties, and each one of us can be that lily and be beautiful. Okay, thank you. There you go. We're all done. Good night. And thank you everybody that stayed with us and wishing us thank you and a good night. Yeah.